Hi, my name is Song, but welcome back to GoPanda. So I made a new account and I reset my rank. I'm gonna see if I'm okay fighting 10 or 11Ks. Because again, in the last one I realized that I had ended at 9Q, 2 years ago when I stopped. So we'll see if I can handle a 10Q and start something like that. Interesting. So I could do that. I could do that. Right now, this is basically settled. This. And then it invites him kind of to do that, and then he has Sente to finish. But then, yeah, so, should I... This is kind of the smaller side of the board now. I think I want to... That gets a little greedy, maybe... I don't know, that doesn't seem like I'm building too much then. If I build this on the bottom side and then do that, but then it's... That's low, I'm not really a fan. It's a year 2 away, so if I go... Yeah. Do I want to kick it? Do I want to touch this? Not really. It would make it over concentrated. What would you do if I do this? Do you just start making enclosures? Do you go into the corner? And then force my hand? Live in the corner already? Basically, I'd let it go. I would do the one move, but I would let it go until I get something over here. So start building off of this, I guess. This is a little too far. It makes a 4-space extension. It just isn't really efficient. Plus, it's not going to be a really good attack on him because he can just go in the corner if he ever gets punished or whatever. So we'll do this. And if he makes an enclosure on one of them, I will come in and break it up on the other. If he extends out here, then I'll probably come in here to try and break that up. As it stands, this is still a 3-space extension, but that's good for me, I think. Not sure why you didn't do this to start with. I guess you're giving me the option to ignore this and come back to it later, but this one, if it was one stone closer, then he could do the 3-space invasion relatively easily. I remember that part at least. So yeah, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. This is going off of 2 years of memory, and this and the last 2 games are recorded one after another. Pretty late at night, so... Huh. That seems really early. If I let you do that... if you do that, I could do this, that, and fix. Because then you got a group in the middle, and I got a group right here, and we could run it along the side, and I get a lot of points. Make a big thing, and then lean on this one. Although this is really stable. What if you throw in here? I probably want to do that. And that sun's going to get cut off. If you throw in here... Atari, fix, you're going to cut here. Then there's this big cut for you. Okay. I think this is really early, but I'm not sure how to respond to it. I could just let him get it and just start building something else. In fact, I probably should have. This is probably too small right now. That's weird, because this group has no eyes, and now it's completely floating, the way he just did this. What's your plan, son? You're gonna run with it? Oh, boy. Can I get away with this already? Because if I go here, you go here. I go here, you do that. If I go here, you go here. I go up, you Atari it, I pop out. If you save that stone, I Atari this. And come here, because now this thing is running, and you got 2 weak groups. I think that is a key point right there. You could try doing... You're going to lean on me. Because now I get this move for free. You connect here, I get this move for free, and then I go and approach this stuff. Well, this is too small right now, but I can get it eventually. This is pretty big because it separates them. And if you get me too much strength over here and I get low like this, then this really, really hurts this group. You're letting me get this Panuki here. Well, now I kind of want to get this to just maintain that connection. And then just keep it so that you don't get anything here. Because now I've got a throw in, snap back. Are you going to save those? You are going to save those. Okay. So I'll take 4th line then, I guess. You're... Alright. Solidifying me. You're saving that stone. Now if you cut here, I Atari down and follow. There's this cut. Do I need to save this now? Do I care? If I... This is starting to get some eye shape, but... This really hurts that, I think. So if I do this, cut is Atari, down, Atari, dead. It does allow you to connect, but then I solidify this and undercut your base. So what about just solidly connecting? Because then you doing that, I can go through the elephant's eye, and then you have to try and prevent me. If I don't do anything, I just let it go. Do I Atari down and fix, forcing you to do that? And then jump out and run these 2 groups together. Lean on this and then attack this. This is a lot of stones here, and you gave me a lot for it. What would this help? Would that help? If you go here, I cut, you cut, I extend, you extend, I Atari. That I don't really care about then. So let's do this. This looks interesting. I'm trying to maintain that connection here. If you come down on it, I'm just going to ignore it. Because this is already relatively solid. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just trying to attack this somewhere. You're pincering me. Take the corner. Pincer you back. Jump up. I think I remember how this one goes. Take... Oh, man, you sure you want to do this? You're giving me all this influence, and now I can attack from this side. And just start poking out eyes and just... Okay, I'll take it. What? Then I just... Do we do running fight now? I will start attacking this group. You get this, that means you got one eye, of course. It's really slow, but... Yeah, you know, I think I'm going to go for this big group here. Now that you decide to let that go, what's better here? This is a little faster, gets out ahead of it. It does open me up to a cut, but then I can always run and lean on this to get some more stuff. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack the bigger fish. This is a pretty big fish here, sir. That just encourages him to make an eye and weakens my stone, so I don't want to do that. I kind of want to run him. Which way do I want to run him? This would allow me to get that and then start attacking this group, but of course you can always poke through and do that now, so... should I solidify this? Lean on this? This is a really terrible shape. Let's cap it. Without a whole lot of reading. I know there's a lot of cuts and stuff in there, but... making it uncomfortable for him. This really solidifies me. This is, of course, elephant's eye. So if I want to just do another one, or do I want to get a lot of influence and then come in here? What do I want to do with this? What am I attacking? What am I trying to get? I'm not even sure. This would force that. This is already in a good spot to cut out that eye, so this isn't actually too bad. It does give him a better chance to run like that, so yeah. Alright, I gotta play something. I gotta do a lot of stones here, actually. That's a pretty easy one. I can also poke in here and poke in here. This is just threatening to poke out the eye is all it's doing. Oh, you're gonna let me poke out the eye. All right. Now you have no eyes. You have a lot of room to run, don't get me wrong. That's threatening my connection. So I should respond. You're killing that off. And I'm going to go back to attacking. I want to keep it away from this. That's a pretty key point there. You're giving... Alrighty then. This, that, this. Cut, Atari. Oh, that would not be good. Okay, I think this is good for me. If you poke through, I just Atari you down and connect. You're doing that. So I should do this. Or this. Should I be more aggressive? Then you just Hane. You're starting to get some eye shape then. I think just extend. Well, now I got this poke. I've still got some stuff to do with that, probably. This poke doesn't really do anything. What am I getting from this attack again? I'm basically destroying the center is what I'm doing. Poking here, this would basically fix all of that. This would get rid of that eye. If he fixes this way, I still poke out the eye. He goes here, cuts, that's a problem. So do I want to pull back, go forward? I have no idea what I want to do. So let's try to break up this side, I guess. Force him to go that way, or do I want to try to build something? Given he has this wall of stuff now, I think I'm going to go over here. Not entirely sure what I gained from that attack, other than destroying a lot of the center. You're going high to help with this stuff. You can now Tanuki this and help your... You're going to do what? Excuse me? What if I just go up? Then it's like you kicked me. You descend, I descend. Now it's like I got into your corner, so you have to... you do this, I go that. I don't like that. Although, maybe that's not too bad. Because now I can get this Atari, which makes you look kind of dumb. I'll just extend out, I guess. It's third line, but are you going to do anything with this right now? Okay, so I'll take the corner then. I've still got the 2-space extension if you do this thing, so I will take... I'll get the turn on you and take a 3-space extension. Take the corner. The corner is really big. Extend here. You could take the corner. Otherwise, you'll get this. I think I'm going to go 3-space extension here. That way, if he just goes here, then I can Hane, and then it's a nicer extension. Okay, so that's forcing me to do this now, which is putting pressure on this group of yours. I don't know if you realize that. I know you have this cut, which will make your group fine and dandy unless I take it away from you. I'm half tempted to just get a small extension here and threaten the corner. Can I just take the corner? You should be able to kill the corner, right? If you go this way, I go this way. Try to link up, but I think you're a little too far away for that. I could do this, which would really, really hurt this group over here. I'm going to stop chasing this group because basically it's just going to run to that. So I think what I'm going to do is this to put pressure on this group now. Because now this is really going to hurt for eye space. Because you're fully surrounded and I got this move in the corner. Although you do have this move, I guess. It's questionable, is all I'm saying. This group up here. I've also got a big move in the corner here too, I think. I may end up doing that next if this gets resolved really quickly. What would be a good move for him? Probably like this sort of thing. Just to try and make some eye space, I guess. If I play this move, he could force me to capture. I mean, this move's pretty devastating for him. Maybe pulling back on it. And then I need to do placements like this. Is this the time for placements, or do you want to reduce first? You probably want to reduce first. I think I'll leave this alone for now. And start just, take other big points like threaten. Get a slide in here. Versus this move, I think, is better. This slide I like better. Because I don't know how to kill this right now. Probably be a good move to start would be here. Because it threatens to link up. And then after that, it's just destroying eye space at that point. How would you respond to this? Go here? Then I just Hane. That looks like an interesting move. And it might be too soon because fundamentals usually say reduce from the outside before placing. So if you ever try to get this, it's just a Hane. If you go underneath, it's just Tari. If you do that and then go underneath, it's just extend. I think you're in trouble, sir. This also reduces from the outside here. Basically, I just gotta seal it in, right? That's all I gotta do. Would this seal it in? Would this help him at all? It means he can get this move, so I think I gotta get rid of this part. That's a key point too, because if he gets that, that means this could potentially be an eye, and then if he plays here, then he's got an eye here and another eye in here. But if I get rid of this, now he's cramped down again to making this the eye shape. This group is very, very suspect here, sir. The 50 life and death problems. It's basically the only training I got at this point, other than the previous years of playing, that is, of course. Like I said, I've got other big moves too. Like I could get this sort of thing to help push this in. Actually, maybe I don't want to go a full knight's move here because of this. I would be okay with this so that if he invades, then I could go. And then, yeah. I don't know with this 3-space extension here anymore. Maybe I should have done 2 and then another 2. All right, so with that, he wants to play this next. Or wait, would he play? If he plays this one next, I do that. And then he plays this, I do that. If he plays this one now next, I do this. And then he captures and I do that. So I have to play here. Because if he gets this, then I just Hane. And he, well, wait. If I do this, he gets that, I Hane. I think I have to do this, don't I? This would not be good. Actually, would this be okay? I think this solves it though, because if he goes here, I Hane, and this is not an eye, so I think I just descend. You've got one eye, sir. Like I said, you get that, I get this. I'm just going to... seal you in. If he takes this move, then I have to go here. And then he can try pushing in the corner, but it's not going to get him anything. Yeah, but... yeah, try to get an eye in here. You go here. Well, I just Atara you, right? Well, I'm just going to do this then, right? I don't need to do this. You do this. Well, if you do that, I just Atara you, right? Because if you try poking on, I do this. If you connect here, then I connect here. If you connect here, I just Atara you. Oh, wait, no. If you go here, I have to Atara you this way. And then, oh shit, I fucked up. If you go here... oh no, wait. If you go here, I Atara you here. You come out, I Atara you here, and then I connect. You can... that's not Atari, that's just a cut. And then I just... yeah, okay, so I'm fine. Never mind. Oh, yeah. If you connect back, then I have to connect here. This is now solidly connected here, so even if this gets cut off, I would probably just Atari it and call it good. Atari it out and then just connect rather than... well, actually, in that case, I probably would Atari it up. Because even if you do get this... oh no, because if you get that, then you could get this. Yeah, so I would have to let it go out, I guess. Tricky, tricky. Would I just do this? That. This cuts. Honey. Can't I just throw in here? Even if you cut, it doesn't matter. There's no eye in the corner. Cut, Atari. If you capture it, then I just go here. If you descend, I do that, and then it's snapback, so... don't get overconfident. You make stupid mistakes. Here, I probably should have just pulled back in hindsight. This is a little riskier doing this because it's limiting my own eye space. But again, there's no eye in the corner, and it's not going to be Ko. All it is really getting him extra liberties at this point. If Ihani's here, I will just back off. Well, I mean, I didn't mean here. I meant if he... whatever. Anyways. Because by capturing this thing, he fills the only eye that he could get over here in the corner. Okay, so that means I need to do this. Now I don't care. I don't need to do this. I can just do this because this is all connected to this. Did I fuck up? You capture this, I do that. Well, I've got the eye in the corner at this point, so I'll just do this. You capture, I Atari, you extend, I block, I capture and make an eye in the corner. I gotta be really careful here. I could really screw this up. If I capture this, there is some potential for cutting here. Like, and then this cut would kill me. Let's see if he cuts here. I have to connect, and then he cuts out, and then it becomes a capturing race with that stuff. If I connect here, does that solve the problems? Because then I could connect either side. But then he would capture this. I would need to build an eye. No, I would need to... Oh, fuck. If I do this, what does that do? This actually gives me some more... Oh, crap. Should have been an easy kill, huh? If he cuts, I have to connect, keep that selected, or disconnected. He does this, I descend, and then I think I have two eyes up here. I think. I'm just looking for time enough to go and capture this in the corner. If I can get that eye in the corner, it's done. He could destroy this eye by cutting here and throwing in. Actually, no. Throwing in wouldn't work because I would just go here. And that would be Atari on it. And then I would capture, and then it would be... What does that do? Does that not allow me to do this? Now when he cuts there, I still do... Wait, if he cuts there, I connect... And then he throws in, that's double Atari then, right? Boy, you are a tricky fella, aren't ya, here? So if I do this, he's going to cut. I then need... Well, actually, why don't I just Atari right away, right? Why can't I do this? Bueller? Why can't I do that? I'm not seeing it. Why can't I do that? Because if you do too much with this stone, and I try pushing it, you get a serious cutting point here. Yeah, but now I got a snap back. You Atari this, I capture, and I have an eye in the corner. And this doesn't get you anything. Snap back. Yeah, okay. We're good. Whoa. That's some pretty dangerous stuff there. Oh boy. I can now jump over here and destroy this stuff if I want later. I do have to keep an eye on it, because this cut is pretty important that I make sure to connect to the other side. Oh boy. That really, really dangerous. And I killed it, but would it have... Nah, I was gonna say, would it have been better for me to seal it in? No, because this thing already got out, essentially, and I don't know if I could have really leveraged the outside influence to pressure it. I would have had to do all this killing stuff first, so that I could come from this side and wedge onto it. I don't really care about that one, to be honest. I think I'd rather... get this to threaten that. Ooh, that looks fun. Let's do that. I'm worried about this invasion a little bit. You're ignoring me. I think this is bigger. Because this is your entire corner, basically. This has some troubles connecting-wise, I think. Because now this is like me invading, so I should be able to threaten connecting. And... right? Yeah, I should be able to threaten connection. I was gonna say, you could decide to change sides with me, that's fine. That's okay too. I'm okay with that. And now I will touch you? Do I want to touch you? Yes, I want to touch you. Or should I test your connection here? Can I do this? Throw on top Atari, and I could seal it in. Just sitting on you, you'd have to back off. If you go forward, cut, Atari. Ooh, well, I would extend. You would extend. I would extend. Is this important right now, or is this corner bigger? I think this corner is bigger. Potentially bigger anyways. We're going to do that. This already protects that cut, so that's not good. You could do this, and I would get Sente back. I would only lose a couple points for that. I still can come in from this side, and I've also got this nice big turn here. This also makes that invasion a lot harder for you. So I think I'll leave that alone. Is this big enough yet? I think it's either this one or this one. I think this is pretty big too. Because getting this really hurts you. It's also reducing this invasion a lot. Huh. Well, that's nice. Like, this group is independently safe in the corner, and this group is now independently safe, so... getting this is pretty nice. Yeah... All right. Yeah, meh. Should we test your connection here? Because this means you're gonna have to pull back, and then we could do stuff like this. Which one's closer? This one has some serious issues, I think. So if I do something like this, what do you do? Because I have nice connections here. You do not, sir. Touch it. Go here. Cut. That cut I don't really care about, really. You're going to have to try and keep me disconnected, which is going to be really hard to do. Which one's better? This one you throw in. I can Atari you, you can Atari out. This one, I like this one. I was gonna say, you're not doing too hot there, sir. This one allows him to get that Atari. If I just do it myself, or just go down. Because I've got either of these two moves to kill this eye. This is not an eye. If I go down, you poke, I do this. You can poke through and cut, kinda. I think down is the way to go. If you hop, skip, and connect, then I'm screwed. So maybe I can't do that. Atari down and follow. I turn. You can Hane, but then, what do I do? Just connect solidly and call it good. This is kind of getting tricky. What does this do? Does this help? Descending. I think just doing that is good enough. This Panuki does not really have eye shape right now. If he goes here, I'll go there. If he goes here, I'll go there. For now, unless he does something like this. This is highly suspect. Although, I guess the more stronger this gets, the more severe that cut gets. This works. This does not. This does. Poke, poke. Atari, Atari. Capture, connect. Well, that would, yeah, you'd have to go this way. Which means you can connect there. Do that to force that, and then what? Does that mean you connected now? Do I do this? Because you block me here, then I go elephant's eye. If you try turning on me. I also have the potential to do stuff like this, so this looks interesting. Can I do this? Cut, pull back, do this, connect. This forces that. Does that help me at all though right now? No, not really. It does prevent him from getting an eye. But it does give him the ability to get out and cut that off. Is this good timing for that? Because if I connect it, well then he can just do something like this. This is pretty tricky stuff here. There's something here, I think. Order of moves matters. If he does that and gets an eye, I think I have to do this to prevent the eye. And he could just Atari this and I'd be done. Well, then I connect here. If he just does this, then I connect. He Ataris and does that. And then I'm the group that's on the run, kind of. Well, I have that and that. I don't know. Worst case, that group lives. Well, I guess worst case, this group dies, but... how are points looking right now? Well, I killed this whole corner. This is a huge lead. Plus I've got this undercut right now and I've got access to a lot of stuff. So does that mean I want to do this now? If he cuts me off here, I go back and he makes a net. I do this, right? Because he can't get it. So he can't do that. He has to Atari it this way. And then Atari it again. Go up. Cut it, but then I'm connected, or cut it. And and then go in here and cut it. If I go, well, if I go here, I force the issue. He has to cut it. If he goes here, I pull. If he goes here, I cut. No, because then I'm just Atari dead. If I go here, he cuts. If I pull back, he just does this, that, that. Ooh, well, we're getting into some interesting things here. Now we can test this. This is exciting. This you would just do that, right? If I do that, well, I can't do that because I can just do this, right? And that's Atari. If I do this, he cuts, I pull here. He has to come out here, otherwise I just are dead. Has to go out here. I'm not in Atari yet again, so he could do... Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Which means then I'll pull back here. If he Atari's this, then I go here, and then he can connect, and then I can poke down in here. Allowing him to connect, unless you do a funny little connection like that. Because now I can do this sort of stuff. And this sort of stuff. And this sort of stuff. Can you just block me? I don't think so. Okay, I think you're basically good. Now where's the biggest move? This throw in, Going down here is probably big too. Getting up in here, this looks fun. I mean, if he tries to get like that, there's some amount of... This hop is now a lot more solid. So probably want to... Is this connection still fine? I think that connection's still fine. What about this connection? This one's... I'm going to lose these two stones as it stands. But that was only really contingent on... or I could keep them. If he gets this, it's worth like 6-7 points, I guess. But me getting up in here is probably worth more. Likewise. I think this is the biggest move right now. Yeah, I guess. But I've got so much access to this stuff. I can access this from both sides. There's nothing in here for you. And now I can get this move. Or, what about this move? Maybe not that move, but this move for sure. That move will pull it back. If he gets this move, I'll have to back off, and he'll have to back off, and that sort of stuff. I think this is now the biggest, or is this the biggest? Getting in here, like I said, I can get in here from both sides, so I could just plop a stone in here and run. That cut again is going to come into play, but Just plop a stone in the middle here and destroy all these points. Although, no matter what he does, he has to seal it off from this side and let us come from this side. So, no, there's nothing in here. Not worth my time. He'll probably pull back for there. That I have to pull back. But this allows me to get that move for free. So, I'll do this. Because me getting this for free is nice. Or will be getting if he doesn't respond. Yeah, but like I can get that and this. This you'll do. I mean, if I do this and you go here and I cut it. Oh, I can't do that. Because if I do this and you go here, I have to do that. Because then you throw in, and then there's that Atari stuff, and however, there's some interesting stuff with this for sure. You lose too many liberties on this group, you're going to be in trouble. So what's the best way to respond? This threatens that connection, but if he just goes for it, I can't cut him off because that's just Atari and dead. So if he goes for it, I have to then do this. Throws in here, I have to Atari it. He has to go down that. And then life in the corner is kind of suspect, I guess. This also protects a lot of those points, so probably want to do this, I guess. But he, like I said, he can go for this now. I can then just back off or turn here probably. Oh, doing this late at night. Not very smart. Okay, so he's just going to pull back. I can, of course, just do this. This also gets rid of a liberty on him. What if I do this? This saves a couple of points. Can he can probably do that too, can he? That clamp is annoying. Yeah. This move is pretty devastating. Clamp. Well, then I would just do that and whatever. But this, if he goes here, I have to do that. Poke, that would be self-Atari. So I should probably take care of this stuff. Pretty dangerous, for sure. Not a whole lot of points over here. Oh, I didn't see this liberty. I was fine. God damn it. I still had this liberty open. I thought it was fully sealed. Never mind. That was ill-timed. Did not need it. Gosh darn it. If I were him, I'd either save this stone or try to seal me off here. Okay. I will... I'll do this. Because I believe it is Sentai. I will also do this. Or actually, I think this is bigger. Yeah, do this. You're sealing me off that way. Well, then I will come in. Well, actually, I can still do some stuff in here, but this. Play it safe. I'll go here. Now there's a little potential for points, but it's basically poke, poke, cut, cut, Atari, capture, Atari, and yeah. Can I do this? Poke, poke here, cut. I'll revisit this. Is this Sentai now? No, I don't think that's Sentai anymore. Okay, what else can we do? This is pretty big now. Sure. Just poking and prodding. This also will... fix that cut, at least on the one side there. And allow me to destroy even more stuff. And then if he goes here, you're... Alright, okay. I don't really care, actually. If you do that... well, actually, I do care, because if you do that, I'm screwed. So, if I do this, then I don't care. If I do this, then I don't care. We'll do this. Gotta be careful. I mean, this is the good stuff. This not so important. Keeping this stuff alive is definitely important. Keeping it alive and separated, I should say. So we can do this for a block. And then just start turning in here, I guess. Poke, poke. This is still very big. I'm surprised he didn't come and take it. In fact, that's pretty humongous, because now I can cut this off. And this is kind of getting short of liberties now. I do have to be careful of stuff up here, because there's also shortage of liberties. Like if he pokes in here, probably want to capture this or something. So you're ensuring that is okay. I guess I will... Can I do this? Just continue to take points. And then I'll poke here. I'm hoping to cut this stone off with this move. If he goes here, then... Pop, pop, pop. Can I cut the stone off? If I go here, he connects. Then I can threaten that connection. Might as well threaten this one. Actually, this would be Sente, because it's a double Atari then, right? Because that stone's not strong. You have to fix. If you don't fix... Okay, why haven't I taken this yet? I should go take this right now. He's trying to find a big move, I guess. You got a double move here. That's a bamboo joint. You got a bamboo joint here. You're just doing that. Okay, let's take this move. I should have taken it probably a lot sooner, just because it's Sente. We got all sorts of pokes. We got a poke here, poke here, poke here. This gives me that. So I should be able to, can get this, because you do that, I pull back. Well, then you connect, and then I capture, I guess. If I do this, it gives me that, because eventually you'll have to... no need to get complicated, though. Let's just poke. Where's the biggest poke, or biggest threat for poke? Here? Here. Here. This threatens that, so you probably want to do that. Otherwise, I'm just destroying a couple points at a time. I'm surprised you haven't taken this either. This prevents the clamp, so we'll do that. View Hane, can I just do that? Yes. I should be able to. Hane. Cut, capture, can't Atari. Atari that. Connect. Atari connect. Because you can never take this without giving yourself Atari. This is a pretty big move for you. This is actually free. I should take that. Yep. Like I said, what's the status of this Hane? Cut, capture, Atari, connect, Atari connect. Can't Atari there capture? I think I can Hane. And then I'll just have to do this now. Okay. There is the corner. Is the corner going to turn into anything? I don't think so. I think this is a pretty big move. I wonder if going down on the first line would have been better there, because then if you wanted to poke in, you'd have to connect before doing that. 6-1, I guess. That is... Yeah, okay, I'll save him. Not a whole lot of moves left here. Means you can get that incentive. If I capture it, you still get that, or you're still entitled to that. Does this help with anything? Not really. Do I just do this? Because then if you yeah, if I do this, then you poke, and then that cuts a problem. So if I just do this, you descend to do that. You can try doing that, capture, pull back, capture, so I'll just connect. You're entitled to this Hane basically whenever anyways. I'm surprised I haven't taken this move yet. This is free Sente. Yep. You tarry that, I'm not going to respond. Again, I'm surprised you haven't taken this one yet. I can still come up and cut that off. Get that free Atari. Although you're not really going to get a whole lot of points up in here anyway. Oh, endgame can be such a chore sometimes. There we go. Yeah, let's get this free Hane too. If not, then I'll surely take it. Yeah, I suppose I should really go up in here and cut this, because I could potentially get... I could get another point. That's just him getting a point. Does he care, really? This would probably be important, right? If he doesn't respond, then I go up and can cut Atari and get a point. Although if he just does this... and I'll do that, then he's fine. So that doesn't actually do anything, right? Okay. So I guess we'll just do some more poking. Is there another place I can get points? This would be a point, obviously. I think I want to get... well, let's do some Sente stuff first. And then after doing a couple Sente plays, then I'll do this one last. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to respond to these. That's not really a Sente play. Does he need to respond to this one? Will he respond to this one? Best move would probably be here. This one he'd want to go here. I'm just going to do this. I think that's the biggest move for me. Now I'm definitely alive in the corner. You got a solid half point there. Yeah, but that's not really a point now, is it? Because if you connect there, I'm going to cut it off there. If you connect there, I'm going to cut it off there. And this will force you to go on there. So then I'll connect. So we're really not going to get any points here. Well, if I do this, you're going to do that. I'll poke that out. And then you can... okay, yeah, so I should probably do this. If I do it the other way, then he can get this as an Atari and get that as a point. By doing this, now I can make that not a point. Because whatever one he chooses, I'll just take the other at that point. It's me-I. So that's not a point. What else do we have here? There's some interesting shenanigans with this sort of thing. Could get into a serious coal fight, but... that was just to seal off a point. Okay. That is... like I said, that's me-I, so there's no point to do it. Unless there is some sort of way to... this also... does that make that me-I? No, because both sides are solid, so that won't do anything. That's a point. Half point, I guess. Nothing there. Does that set up anything? No, there's that point. That's probably a good point to get. So we'll do it. Cutting doesn't do anything, I just Atari. Not to mention I still have this. Like I said, that one move that I did before in safety, I didn't need to do because of this Liberty. Yeah, anyway. So you're taking that solid point. I'm going to take this as an actual solid point. Just got to make sure there's no like Atari shenanigans. Okay. Are you an actual point? No. You are, though. I'm debating if this is a point or not, because this is good connected to this. So if it tries cutting me off after filling the outside liberties... No, because I still got the eye in the corner, right? If there's any problem over here, if you get a Tari... Well, hold on. If you somehow manage to fill in all the liberties... I'd be forced... Well, if you ever take this one, I'd be forced to connect, and then... Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't really get you a point, does it? Because... Oh, wait. Shit. Yeah, so if I do this, then he does that. Okay. Okay, that was definitely a point. Well, then I'll take a point, here, then. And then I'll take a point here. Actually, by filling in this stuff, I'm going to have to fill in this stuff even though scoring-wise there's no points in here anyways, but by filling that in, it'll force him to do an extra capture in here, so that wasn't required, but thanks, I guess. This stuff is required though. By cutting here, it still is fine, so I will force this issue. Force this issue. It's just to remove a point on the inside. That's all it's for. That's going to be a point regardless. I don't think that's going to be a problem. This one... There's nothing I can do over here, right? That's just capture. Actually, well, if you... No. Let's see, if I do this... And you capture, that's just done. Okay, so there's nothing there. Nothing there. I think I'm just going to connect and solidify my groups here. Because these are just Dame. I think we're done. Unless you want to fill in Dames here. I think I'm probably 30-40 points ahead because I killed this whole corner. And it's not required for me to respond to that. So we're just going to fill in Dame. Because if you try towering it, I just connect, I'm fine. If you throw in and if you try doing descend, I capture. If you try throwing in, it's just capture. That's nothing. So, all right, I guess we'll do some Dame then. Why not? Dame. I think that's it. Oh, there's two here, I guess. Dead. Oh, yeah. 71.5. Oh, boy. And again, it's all because of this killing this group here. I should have probably had Comey, so let's just say 65, right? All right. Yeah, this group up here definitely gave me the game by killing that and making sure it was dead. Got a little hairy. Where was it? It got a little hairy at some point for me. Him splitting up those groups, that wasn't too bad. I wasn't really satisfied with this attack. I should have been better or done better somehow. Probably not that. How should I have attacked this better? Well, maybe approach high at that point. Can I do a review? So instead of approaching low, I probably should have approached high or something. When he did this, I thought he was going to, you know, do the usual. But this would have just given him, or given me, a ton of stuff. Plus, now I don't have to do this and he can't jump. I can actually just do this, right? And this group's in trouble. So it's probably good that he didn't do that. Not sure about this, though. And at that point, I could have... would it have been better for me to take the corner? And if he would have done this to finish it, then I could have come back and done this. Because as I'm doing that, it's ruining this guy's potential, right? I don't know. Did I make a mistake earlier on in attacking this group? Or maybe I don't know. Let me think about this. So somewhere, well, that was a weird move for me right there. I'm surprised he didn't take it, but just taking the free move with the snapback. Maybe where would that have been good? Here. Why did we end up going that way? Oh, because he leaned there. Interesting. Should I have pushed? No. That's not good at all. Him jumping there. I really want to push him up on this. That's why I was trying to go close like this, but then that was good for me. I don't like this move because it gives me that. I mean, this is not an eye. This he probably should have let go. Oh, that wasn't the end of the... Oh, fuck. Damn it. I didn't utilize this group well enough, and I don't think that thing should have died. Is basically what I was saying. Like here, it should be still alive, and at some point... I think it was... When was it? Like at this point, the attack is done, and I screwed up. I didn't get enough for it. I got a little outside influence facing this stuff, and I probably shouldn't have given that up, but... Here we go. After this, he should have come back and taken this. And, you know, given that up. And now he's fine here. I get a little bit bigger corner, but then he can move on. Instead, he went back and tried to save this. And again, I'm not sure that was required. Because then after this... I wonder if that's a better move. Well, then I would just... Yeah. It's tough. What is the move to save this group? Try to run a little bit first, maybe? I don't know. Threaten this connection. Because this is pretty shaky on my part. I mean... And then you got this, right? Just saying, it's, well, there you go. That's just done then. I don't know. Not sure what he should have done there. I think I should have probably gone the corner. Or attack the corner? Lean him to that and then split him up? Maybe that's what I should have done. Something like this. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I was being a little greedy here. Trying to split them up. What if I would have done this? Because that threatens to cut this, so he has to connect in some way. I'd make a stupid shape like that and then do this. Because if he cuts and I do this, and he's really screwed then, right? Yeah, okay. So I messed this up too. After he did that, I should have responded not here. Well, if I had done this, he'd have done this. And I could have sealed it in. It would have been a reduction, but... would that have been better for me? Yeah, then I would have gotten these points. That would have been better for me, probably. Okay. Again, I'm surprised he didn't take this, like, right away. It was pretty crucial for my corner. I mean, it was free, and eventually he got it, but... this is also a pretty big move. Not sure how this would have worked out. With that still in there, that's probably too greedy. Sitting on it earlier. Let's just see that somewhere else. Sitting on it. If he goes forward, can he cut? I don't think... no, that's not going to work. Go up. And then like that. It's got 2. No. Well, that's there. That's pretty tricky. Because you could do... no, that would not work. You could start a co. Anyway, yeah, that was a good, fun game. I'm worn out now after doing 3 games in a row, and it's, 2 o'clock in the morning, but... so I guess I'm a little stronger than 11k yet as well. Well, I think we'll stick around here and ride the ladder back up. And at some point go back to KGS. I'll probably start at like 6 or 7k in KGS, I think. I think I was all the way up to 3k? 2k? 3k? Something like that before I quit. Or before I took a break, I guess. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.